The bodies of 18 Americans who lost their lives in Afghanistan this week came home early this morning. President Obama greeting their flag-draped caskets at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. 10 of the bodies were reportedly from a helicopter crash Monday. The other 8 soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb Tuesday in Kandahar. The president offered his sympathies for the soldiers' families.
You know, the burden that both our troops and our families bear in any wartime situation is going to bear on how I see these conflicts, and it is something that I think about each and every day.
The president also met privately with some of the soldiers' families. Now, it's still not specifically confirmed that the body of a Northeast Wisconsin soldier was among those returned to the United States.
However, the Defense Department confirmed within the last hour or so that 26-year-old Sergeant Nicholas Mueller of Little Chute died in Monday's helicopter crash. The Pentagon has now separately identified the 7 soldiers who, along with 3 federal drug agents, died in the crash, and also that 10 bodies from the crash were returned to Dover. As Fox 11's Lindsay Veremis tells us, friends and families are making plans to honor Mueller's sacrifice.
A soldier who dreamed of serving his country is now being honored by it. His sacrifice noted in his hometown of Little Chute, the nation's capital, and perhaps by the president himself.
I expected it. I would have been disappointed if it hadn't been.
Teacher Jim Metelsky says Nick Mueller and all servicemen and women should never be forgotten. Mueller was a student in several of Metelsky's high school classes and often shared his military goals with the teacher, who also served.
Just yesterday I talked about Nick in my classes. We wouldn't have a country the way we do without the military.
It is with profound sadness that we commemorate the death of a Wisconsin native son.
In this YouTube video taken on the House floor, Congressman Steve Kagan acknowledged Mueller's service and his family's loss.
Nick is remembered by his family and friends for his fearless willingness to accept any challenge. On behalf of the people of Northeast Wisconsin, we offer our deepest condolences to his mother and father and his brother John.
The Little Chute community has put on a show of support, but is planning to do even more for Mueller's family. They are in Georgia, where Mueller's unit is based. The family is expected to return home on Sunday.
I think it's important to the family that at the time of grieving that they know there's people behind them, and they have a lot of support.
Friday, a Legion committee will begin lining the Main Street business area with flags.
They start at the bridge and they pretty much go down to the cemetery on both sides of the street.
Community members know the tribute won't bring Nick back, but it will preserve his memory and honor his lasting gift.
He died serving our country, and I mean, he's a hero.
In Little Chute, Lindsay Veremis, Fox 11 News.
Friends and family members say Mueller will be buried as he wished in Arlington National Cemetery.